Welcome to another video, another daily race video. Hope you guys are doing okay. And I'm not actually seeing the daily races, so this is just like an intro to the days. Today's on a Tuesday, so I was supposed to do the races yesterday, but kind of felt lazy. Not really lazy, but tired. And I had to like get some good, some good sleep to get refreshed and things like that. So anyway, starting off the game mode, I need to plug in the wheel. Just a second. There we go. Nice. So yeah, as that gets set up, okay, 900 degrees set. But anyway, yeah, as we start off, I don't know what we'll get for today's wheel. For this week's races, probably they might be okay. Probably, I don't know. But I hope you all have been doing okay. If so, you can leave a comment down below or like the video, would be great. And so far I see GT3 at Redbull, one of my favorites, and Group 4 at Mount Panorama. This hasn't been pitch laps. Let's see, 8 laps. You need to use the racing hard tires, only racing hard tires. So it's not, I don't think it's going to be really that great, I might say. But this for sure, how many laps? 5 laps. Oh, this is going to be amazing. And not even started even qualifying. So definitely starting from behind in my lexus, as always, trying for the challenge. And 5 laps, medium tires. So really it's going to be some good racing. And race A, the Expo KTM R12. I don't know about that. I usually keep away from Group A races because it's just another way to lower your driver rating or your sportsmanship rating. But anyway, let's go on with the video. Let me get on to the races for the video, and see you in the next one. Peace. I keep doing this, I don't know why, so peace. I'm gonna start it off because I was trying to try to get a good feel of the cockpit view on the Redbull race screen, and yeah, I kind of forgot that I'm like in qualifying or something like that. So I did actually make a qualifying lap of 130.8. As I said, I just paused for a little bit, just contemplating over the mistake that I did. But anyway, it still wasn't really that much of a great qualifying lap, I might say. So we still ended up probably being close behind. You see the slowest people are making a 131.0 or 0.5. So it's not really the best qualifying lap. The best qualifying was a 127 or 126, around there. But anyway, starting off behind the Porsche team effort, and actually this video is going to be, how can I put it, just a lot of punting left, right and center most of the time. Actually, I did expect it was actually going well, but then actually just spun around, and it's going to be kind of a theme of the video, probably. Yeah, spinning around while driving incompletely. Anyway, turn 1 was clean. Actually was surprised. Turn 2 a little bit late on the brakes, trying not to get into the behind of the Porsche, but you see a lot of people spinning around. If turn 1 is clean, turn 2 probably most likely going to be that clean. And you see there are a lot of around 3-4 people turn around going down the straight. Also, this is another overtaking zone, and also a place where you can really mess up your race or anything like that. Porsche trying to push me wide, trying to do an album on me, but yeah, that didn't really go well with him. I tried to go on the outside, but I kind of just try and back off a little bit because yeah, it wasn't really going to happen. But I'm just going to try and look for a chance later or maybe in the next lap. But anyway, we're going down. So far so good. First lap, we've gained the position. Not the greatest, but still something better. We slide off. We're using racing mediums, which is not really that bad. And here is where I messed it up. You see there, I just overcooked the throttle position, I might say, and I got reset. So Carlos here and Miss Katerina, I think, are the people who were spun round, had turned to. So that's bad for them. And now all the way back in P15, and 3 laps later, starting on the fourth lap actually, I do catch up back to them. Miss Catherine actually, we did race a lot on that day, which was on a Tuesday, and again, you're gonna see this probably a week later, and try to go in for the dive bomb right here, and it actually kind of works, and she tries to go for the cutback or the whole switcheroo, but it doesn't really work out. So I do maintain the position up to P14 now, just trying to hunt down Carlos, who also wasn't really that quick. I guess also Katerina didn't really make a fast qualifying lap. As you see, they just spins round and decides to quit the game, to quit the race. That rage quit, which sent me also like back to last place, but I try again to go for the launch, and it does work, because actually for the Aston Martin you have to brake a little bit earlier, because it is a high-end top speed car, and so braking at the right point on the main braking point is gonna you're gonna have to overshoot the corner, which is not the greatest. And here again, as you see, I overshoot, not really overshoot, but I overuse the throttle, and I just, try not to rage quit, trying to finish the lap, but I don't know, just spinning my world, round and round. Thought of quitting, but I didn't. So just managed to box the car, because it was a lot of dirt was underneath there, because I was in the cut leader, I might say, the gravel, finishing 12th position. Not the fast race, not the best fast race, so we're gonna jump in again, try and make a better qualifying lap, which is not really the best. I'm still at 130, a low 130.1, and still at least I'm in top 10. So let's see if we can go all the way up to maybe top 5. We gain 5 positions on it, or top 4. Probably might work, might not work, but again, we still need to get used to driving in cockpit, because I want to buy iRacing. I want to get iRacing, and iRacing most of the time is cockpit view racing. So if I get acquainted or friendly with the cockpit view of most of these cars, it won't be that much of a problem for me here. Anyway, going into turn 1. Oh, their tensor goes wide. The Spaniard, actually, I think that's a Spaniard, goes wide, goes straight into Mr. Barrier, and gains me a position. I think they had a lot of they're going 3 wide into turn 2. As you see, they're trying to go in for the launch there, the space there that was provided by the German, I think. So probably I didn't check the flag right here, but anyway, going down the hill, because we're already at the top of the hill. Going down the hill, we do have some really amazing racing with the Italian guy here in the AMG. Almost lost it again, like in the previous race, which is not really ideal, and we don't need that right now. The German behind is just trying to jostle for position as we go side by side down into the left-hander, going side by side. I'm gonna try and stick on the outside, but he does get a better exit on that. I tried to squeeze him tight, but he pushes me wide, and I just had to let him go, because kind of good sportsmanship and things like that, So going down, the British behind me trying to force me to an error, and actually almost did. Again, here I go a little bit wide, almost lost it again, like in the previous video, which is not really, should not be happening. And now we go all the way down, back again, start with lap 2. Into turn 1, I see him there on the rearview mirror, like he was really coming in quick, and it kind of a little bit scared me. That's why you see I almost went like extremely off the track, because I didn't know what to do. I didn't want to get punted from behind. Actually, the best car to use on this race. A little bit deep on the brakes, got a bit punted, trying to avoid the Aston Martin there as he rejoins the German guys. Spars bring say, I think I butchered the name, but I'm sorry. But anyway, as I was saying, the Huracan behind me, the guy with the Spaniard, a little bit up there, almost went wide as the Spaniard in the Lamborghini goes through. Is the quickest, one of the quickest car here, together with the Aston Martin, because it has good straight line speed. And actually the handling of that is of the Lamborghini is a little bit tricky, because it's a little bit tail happy if you're throttle happy around the corners. Yeah, it will get loose, and if you can't catch it in time, you'll lose a lot of positions or time, I would say. But anyway, lap later, going down into turn 4, I lost it again. Almost tried to catch it, but my mistake was trying to accelerate in the grass, which is not like full throttle acceleration on the grass, which is not the best. Trying not to get into anybody's way as they pass by, and the Aston Martin behind me, the German Harry, didn't get the opportunity to pass me through, and I did decide to catch up to them, which I did. But then Team FR, I might say, Yanni, decides he doesn't want to have some clean racing, and started like punching people out of the track. First was the German Harry. He missed on the Corvette, the German guy, and unfortunately it gets me. I tried to hold it, but not really that much. The momentum of the speed downhill caught me off guard, and yeah, it made me spin round, which, as I told you, with the theme of the race today. So he just comes back, tries to his way, it just messes up with me, because I have dirty tires. Try to give him space. I gave him a lot of space, but then he decides just to go into me, just swipe me, and I lose again a lot of positions. I did end up finishing 14th, which is at the edge of my sanity, I might say, because I was so mad at him, which, I took a time off, just like, took a walk to the balcony, took some fresh air, and came back in for another race. Now this one is where everything worked out right. This is the third race, actually the fourth race. The third one, for some reason, the game lagged, and that video went just like that, because I did finish in second. Oh, as one person. Oh, actually, this is the game. This is the race here. It did want to save the replay. I tried to save the replay, but it didn't. It just lagged, and it just went. It just shut. It just quit the game. And the McLaren behind me was really actually quick. I've not been seeing a McLaren so much of late. Trying to go in for the lunch because I was late on the brakes, and I think that's my fault on that Alfa Romeo, because also the McLaren spun him around because he was getting out of shape around the top of the hill there on that hairpin. He tries to go in for the lunge, but wasn't really there for him. But as I see there, I was just trying to change the radar into the radar to the proper radar, because it was on the truck radar, and that doesn't really show you where the properly where the car beside you is, or behind you, in front of you. So he's kind of sliding around, making me not judge my sense of placement on the track. And funny enough, there was another Lexus behind me which had a very weird livery on the green and red, which surprisingly not the best, like my livery, but people just simple liveries and things like that. But anyway, going up into turn 1, it's the start of lap 2. I tried to go in to try to trick him. I'm going for the and he almost goes into me, which actually I was very glad he missed me. If he hit me right there, I would have just rage quit immediately. I wouldn't even have waited for me to get to turn 2 right here, which was getting really great, because you see there I was coming actually to the group in front of me. The guys from P4, I believe from P4 to P7 were just right there in front of me, and the distance between me and P1 is just 4 seconds. So they're really kind of fighting, as you see there. Going, almost lost it, but I caught it this time, which, race after race after race, you get the feel of the car, the feel of the track, like what you're supposed to do, what you're not supposed to be doing. Like on that place right there, going down here, you need to go shift down into fast so that you can make the car rotate, and then up into second in corner at the apex, up into second, so that you can have a smooth acceleration out of the, you can have less wheel spin towards the exit of the corner. I mean, say, you see here, I go down, and then in the middle of the corner I switch up into third so that I can have a perfect exit, which is important because this truck has a lot of like 3 major straights, and if you get your exit bit wrong, definitely you will lose a lot of speed. As you see that there, spinning in front of me, the Lamborghini gets a poor entrance and exit, and it makes me go into the back of him, which gave me kind of a push. And now they're trying to go three abreast into, I'm gonna try and sneak it in the middle. Oh, and the guy in front of me, the guy in the Penzo, the GTR, was in P1, so probably he got punted wide or something like that. I don't know. And so far so good. I'm going down into turn 3, and this is where we messed it up. Oh, the Lamborghini comes in for the punt, and I'm just gonna push him wide. I didn't give a dime about because he went in, like I just saw him on the radar. He wasn't slowing down anyway. But we go down into turn 5, turn 6, I might say, yeah. Or turn 5, yeah. So going down into turn 6, there is a big gap between me and the Italian photo. And I'm gonna try and catch up to them, and it wasn't really that much of a fight, and I did end up finishing in 4th. So that was a good race for me. I did appreciate it, even if there was a lot of spinning. I might do this. I hope this comes back again. I might do a better job for sure, because now I know where, like, my braking points, my turning points, and on the wheel is, because it's very different on the controller. Because you know, the feel of the controller, you don't feel the track on the wheel. But anyway, hope you did enjoy that. Leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Peace. Take care of yourself.